Hi, my name's Adele and I am the owner of Boss Curl Co. So you have obviously just bought the Curly Refresh Kit, which is great. So that means that you've got your curls all sorted and you just need to figure out what to do every day after you get up in the morning. So we have our kit with our turbans from Damgina, and then we have our kits without our turbans. So depending on what you want to do, this is going to help you push those curls through for at least another 5 days. So you would have your little cheat guide, and this is just going to show you exactly what I do. It is all on here, but it's just nice sometimes to be able to see a video of exactly how I do it. We're going to start by seeing what is under here. I've showered with this cap on, and I have also slept in it, obviously. Now, these turbans are a little bit big, and that's because it's for curly hair and big heads. I have a small head. So what I actually do is I tie the back to keep it secure. So it just means that it's going to fit my head better and it's not going to fall off in the middle of the night. And I am a very, very annoying sleeper. I toss and turn all the time. So these are great because it keeps my hair nice and compact. So yesterday I did the Quickie kit. So that means I have some very soft, malleable kind of curls going on. So once you take that off, I let it sit for a little while. I'm going to get straight into it, but you might want to sit with it, just do your makeup, and then start doing our refresh. So I'm going to start with our water bottle. Fill this with water. You can fill it with a little bit of leave-in conditioner as well if you feel like your hair needs a little bit of moisture. So we just start by spraying. You can use, I don't use much water, and that's because while I've got that on, my hair seems to be relatively good at staying together and nice and curly. So we've sprayed, then we're going to use our Curl Me Anytime 1 or 2 pumps. I'm just going to use one today because I feel like my hair is doing okay. So just spread that out onto your hands all the way up to your fingers, and then we just use our praying hands and just go over our hair on both sides. Fairly simple. And I sometimes scrunch it in a little bit just to get that moisture in. All right, then we're going to use our rose water. Now rose water is really good for moisture. So that's what you want, especially 3, 4, 5th day. And I would suggest maybe using a little more on those days. But I just get the ends because that's where it's going to be a lot more dry. And it smells amazing. And scrunch that in just to make sure that that moisture is really penetrating your hair. And then we're going to get our gel and use a tiny little bit. I don't use heaps. I find that gel makes my hair quite knotty, so I don't use a lot. Unless I'm using the Frizz Off kit, then I use a lot. Again, spread it out and then just lightly apply to your hair. Like that. And then I just go full ham on scrunching. So scrunch it until you are happy and all the moisture is soaked up in your hair. Like that. Very easy. It's the quickest kit we have, and that's mostly because you've done all the hard work before. We're just basically reapplying and reactivating our products as well. Now when you are scrunching, if you've added a lot of water, then you might need to get your microfiber towel or a t-shirt and just scrunch up that water as well. That's pretty much it as far as styling goes. You can now go ahead and air dry your hair. I do that, and then at the very end, I do a little quick blast with my with a little bit of heat, and then I go in and I use cold instead of the heat, and that just basically breaks it up a little bit, gives it a lot of body. So when you diffuse, if you want to diffuse, I usually put, because my hair's already mostly dry and I've already done all the hard work yesterday, I'm not too precious about how I go about diffusing my hair. So I do end up just popping up like so and letting it dry quite quickly this way. And then to add some more body, you just fluff it up. like that. Very easy. So so now if you want to add some body, that's where your pick comes in handy. And then you just go in, scoop it up, and keep going. Do this gently because you don't want to add too much frizz, but you do want to add a lot of body, or I do. You might not want to, but this is the perfect method to give you a lot of body in those roots, and then your roots aren't going to sit flat. The last thing that I do is just fluff up my roots with my hands. So you just put your fingers in, fluff it, and bring them out again. So try not to break up the curl too much. Obviously they're quite dry and they're all ready to go, but you just don't want to break it up too much and give yourself too much frizz. And I always suggest we have our Beach Babe body oil. If your hair is too frizzy, I do a little couple of pumps of that and I just scrunch that in as well. But mostly you should be okay and you end up with your refreshed hair. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me and thank you so much for purchasing our kit. We have plenty of kits online on bosscurlco.com, so go and have a look. And if there's anything that takes your fancy, then let me know. And don't forget to use the BCC VIP code. This is going to give you a discount forever. And can't wait to see your hair. So please tag us bosscurl.co or use the hashtag bosscurlco and we would love to see your hair. Thanks guys, bye.